My journey. Ever since Christopher Payne had enlightened me on May 28th, 1995, I've been on this journey. I feel like God puts people in my past as messengers. As soon as I got out the hospital, I was being tried to get recruited to wheelchair basketball team. Then I started doing motivational speaking for the group homes, the education school system, and the juvenile halls, as well as the CYAs and county jails. That influenced me to even speak, didn't even know I had a voice. And during my journey, I met good people. From one of my great brothers who passed away, Tyrone Mitchell, who always was one of my first real friends after my accident, who didn't judge me, didn't look at me. Still love him to this day, and his brother. Rest in peace, Tyrone. Love you, B. Hope you see this one day and have an understanding who I really am. Because I feel like people don't know who I am. Because I'm too caring and I love people. Because that's the way I was raised and love you like friends. Like my two favorite albums, I feel like that speaks my whole life into existence, and what makes it so beautiful was because it was on my birthday. Never forget, it was on a Tuesday in 1995. Gotta remember the date. And it was March 14th, 1995, on a Tuesday, on my birthday. The two albums that spoke my life was Tupac's Me Against the World and E40's In a Major Way. It shocked me because both of them albums in my life story, I can just really close my eyes what I was going through. I wasn't who I am today as who I was back then. I had ignorance, I was selfish, and not understanding, not knowing the significance of my birthday. March 14th would make me feel like I was somebody. I was born on the same day as Einstein. And I used to always tell myself, is that why I'm very intelligent and I read a lot? Or was I trying to be like Einstein? Because his birthday was the same day as mine. Then I found out Quincy Jones' birthday was on my birthday. Great musical genius. And then what blew my mind even better was Stephen Curry. His birthday was on the same day as mine. Great basketball player, which made me think, damn, I am great. But before all that, it was my brother. Like my brother, God brother, my best friend, T. Willis. Because during my journey, I ended up in Reno. And there was probably about 15, 18 dope rappers, dope producers, dope writers. We did it all. We wrote, made beats, we sing and we rap. And they didn't judge me. They loved my work. They said I had something, but I knew it was more than rap. And it wasn't about the music, because I loved to spit without music. And then my boy T. Willis kept on pushing the hard line. Bro, you dope, keep doing what you're doing. And this was the same brother whose birthday was on the same day as mine. He used to always try to invite me, hey, come to these parties. I'm throwing a birthday party for us. Knowing I wish I could just tell him I just felt like trapped, embarrassed being in a wheelchair, not feeling to go nowhere, not being accepted, you know. But this time and here on out, I want to make the best of March 14th. Stephen Curry, Quincy Jones, Mike Mosley, Rick Rock, E40, everybody who participated on Tupac's album, 40's album. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate why we're here. Let's celebrate the greatness. I would love to perform in front of all my friends. I would love to get to know Quincy Jones. I would love to make a great friendship with Stephen Curry. Anybody whose birthday's on March 14th. Because I believe we are powerful people, powerful beings. But for me, I want to celebrate the greatness of life. I'm always going to celebrate in a major way. I'm always going to celebrate me against the world. I thank you, brothers, for bringing life and bringing the story to the lives of people who your albums affected. You know, I feel like greatness came in my life because I had to be great. I had to learn to love myself, learn to help the people around me. This is why I'm posting this content. Because my son kept on saying, Dad, you're so cool. People love talking to you. So I decided to start posting more and more content now. Why? Because I believe people of this world need to understand who we are. And it's 2018. It got to get better for everybody. I believe poetry is the way out for a lot of people. They're implementing poetry in school, saying kids had low comprehension in reading and writing, but when they get on that stage, I don't see a reading problem. I don't see nothing wrong with these kids, even these young adults. All we need is somebody to believe. I believe all of us always wanted somebody just to believe in us, who we are as people. And the greatness of people is us. We are supposed to be leaving a blueprint for our unborn relatives of tomorrow. And that's my goal. I hate I came into the world where we had to learn, struggle, and make it. And then when we get there, we have support. But you got a lot of families whose already laid work was already laid down for, to where their families can already be great. And that's how I look at the family, my family. I want them to be great. I want them to love. I want them to understand life. I want them to know they are loved, because you are loved. This is why I created a platform. My platform is for poetry. My platform is for wisdom, you know. Even though I am one of them brothers, I do everything. I love to read, write, I listen, I love comedy, I love battle rap. I do it all. I'm a gamer at heart. I'm probably one of the OG gamers that most people respect. But I never put myself on live stream. But I know I have to now because I'm dropping this content, and I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for the world. I'm doing it for the kids who don't have a father or an uncle or somebody they care about. You can call me. You could text me. I give a positive feedback. I believe we need to believe in one another. See, my team is the world because my heart belongs to the world. This gift that was given to me is for the world. I remember I was asked by certain poets, like, for instance, Miss Diva Cat. She says I need to perform more. Why? Because people need to hear me more. And I've been doing this for 18 years. 18 years performing. It has to get better. That's why I'm putting my life on the line to create a platform for poetry. For greats like Georgia Me. She is the Beyonce. She is the Diana Ross. She is the Aretha Franklin of poetry. Then you got Sonny Patterson, another great. Another great, Queen Sheba. She's great. Talam AC, I look at him as the Jordan of poetry. Why? Because he kept it going. I look at Malik Salam, another great. I look at Nikki Giovanni. She's one of our elders who wrote poetry back in the 70s. She's so great. See, my goal is I would love to have one of the dopest birthday parties with my brother T. Willis, myself, Stephen Curry, E40 to celebrate his album in a major way on a major label. I would love to celebrate Tupac's album, Me Against the World, because that's my life every day, me against the world. Me fighting myself, hustling just to take care of myself. That's my hustle. As long as I can take care of myself, I can help the world. Because my happiness is just to write and free the minds to let them know it's okay to write. It's okay to love. It's okay to be you. I am the voice of poetry. Let's perform together. Let's grow together. Let's make poetry to where they understand poets do deserve 1,500, 2,000, 35, 5,000 or more per show because we bring greatness, performance. And there's a difference between a performance poet and a slam poet. There's a difference between a book poet and a performance poet. There's levels to this. But to understand poetry, you have to be a part of poetry. I love the community. I love you people. And if you want to know more, we can network, we can build. But this is about poetry. It's not about myself. It's all about leaving a mark and a blueprint for tomorrow's unborn relatives, or for people to believe this art is just more than an art. But I love you all, and my story will always continue. Thank you.